Hey guys, I know it's been a long time, and that's usually how I work, I suppose. A quick update on me is I'm home for the summer. I'm in Buffalo now, and I'm living with my mother and my sister. And I'm going back to school in the fall, end of August, like early September, to finish my bachelor's degree. I graduated my associate's degree this past year, and I can't wait for college to be over. I feel like today I'm just gonna talk about things that I feel I just want to get out, maybe not necessarily a specific subject or anything. I kind of feel like I live life in phases. Like, I have a specific amount of time where, say, for example, me and Scott have been dating for almost 2 years, and it takes me about a year and a half or almost 2 years to get used to somebody enough to not have to argue with them constantly and push them away constantly before I really start to trust them. And I finally think that we're at that phase, because we really haven't been arguing often lately, which is really good. It's a really good change, but I feel like I live my life in phases. Like, I have everything set up to a specific time of how things are going to happen and what's going to happen, and I have this really hard time trusting people because I feel like I'm just either going to be a disappointment to people or people are just going to be a disappointment to me. And it's really hard because I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to be that type of person, and I feel like that's just a result of me growing up and how I reacted to things around me and how things around me affected me and all of that fun stuff. My social anxiety and my anxiety disorder have been pretty bad while I'm home because I don't really feel like I get along with my family, so I've just kind of been sitting in my room, and that's my solution because I don't really have any other solution. Lock the door and just sit in my room or not be home and hang out with one or two people that I haven't seen in a long time. And even then, like, it still feels like I can't open up to those people, and like one of them's my best friend. And it's sad to me to think that I can't open up to somebody that I really truly care about because I just don't want them to judge me that much. And I'm afraid that they will, and part of me knows that they probably will, so I kind of just don't really say much. I feel like people with social anxiety disorder are at a disadvantage in like conversation and in social situations that a lot of people just don't understand. I got a comment on my last video about how something like we should get over ourselves or like just constantly go out in social situations and that's gonna fix it. And you know what? To comment about that comment, I've tried that. And going out and constantly putting yourself in social situations and in uncomfortable situations frankly makes it worse because you're constantly afraid all the time, and it just, you pay attention too much to people staring at you or what people are doing, and you never really get used to it. It's this thing that just never goes away. But I don't believe that sitting in your room constantly fixes it either, so I'm kind of at a loss because I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. And at work, today specifically, I work with this guy that I've been friends with for like 6 years, and his brother who doesn't like me, and his brother doesn't like me because me and the guy that I hang out with too late. I hang out with him too late or something. He doesn't get home early enough to go to bed. It's like ridiculous reasons just to not talk to me, and it makes me really anxious to be around him because I already know that I pissed him off, and I already know that I can't really fix it, or like, I feel like I'm screwed. Because I can't like stop hanging out with my friend because his brother doesn't like me, but his brother is taking it out on me at work and like doesn't talk to me or doesn't help me or whatever. And like today I just got really, really anxious, and I like tried really hard not to go into like panic mode as I was trying to breathe. I don't know. I feel like I hide too much from things that I shouldn't be hiding from, and I feel like I almost take people for granted instead of, maybe not for granted, maybe that's the wrong word, because instead of like taking their advice or like speaking to them about things and trying to figure out how I can fix things, I just let it be and kind of set it aside and avoid it. I just avoid things too much. And I feel like people with social anxiety do that. That's what we do. That's all we do, is we avoid social situations. We avoid things that make us uncomfortable. We avoid the world around us because we don't want to be uncomfortable. And we don't want to feel the negative feelings that we have. And, I mean, I've been trying to fix it. I've opened my door a few times when I'm home, and I've, tried to hang out with my sister and my mother a little bit, and I try to talk to people at work, but I feel kind of alone in this, and I know I'm not, but I just feel like it because no one around me really understands. They're just like, well, social anxiety, well, what is that? Yeah. If anyone wants to comment or send me an email and talk to me about your social anxiety issues that you've been having lately, or even give me advice or anything, make a video, that would be great. I love to hear from you guys. I guess since I haven't been too busy, I probably should be making more videos, and maybe I will soon. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope to talk to everyone soon. Bye.